Ever since we moved into this house, ever since I made a real friend, I've been afraid my parents might decide to move again. I think I have reason to worry. I mean, we have moved 5 times. One time, after the second or third move, I caught my dad looking at real estate websites on the internet. Before long, we were moving again. After that, I started monitoring my parents' online activity. If they were planning to move again, I, for one, was not going to be caught off guard. But it's a little harder to monitor their online activity in this house, because their office is on the other side of their bedroom, so you have to go through the bedroom to get to the office. So I can't really spy as easily. Anyway, so all summer I've been living in uncertainty and fear. Would we be moving again? Would I have to leave Gus, the first best friend I've had since I was like 9? Finally, in mid-September, I got my answer. My parents sat me down one evening and announced they were going to be remodeling. Yes, remodeling, not moving. And remodeling implied something. It implied that they were thinking about staying. I couldn't complain. On the second story of our house, there'd been this unfinished room. We'd been using it for storage. My parents were like, hey, the twins need their own bedroom. So the storage area became a nursery. But what to do with all the stuff that had been up there? Well, my parents decided our house was missing something. Something our neighbors had, but we did not. A little something called a garage. So up went the garage, and there went all the junk, except for the giant white reindeer. That went out on the lawn. Maybe October was a bit early for Christmas decorations, but it did scare a few trick-or-treaters. Oh, and my telescope was spared banishment to the garage. Yep, after all those months, my parents gave it back to me. The only thing was, when they built the garage, they also ruined my view. Typical. Not that I really care. Ever since I saw Gray kissing that whatever you want to call her, I have been less than interested. Besides, he left for college like 2 weeks later. Right after they finished building the garage, my parents went out and bought all new living room furniture. The old furniture went upstairs on the landing where the twins' cribs used to be. The remodeling finished right before Thanksgiving, which made my mom happy because she wanted to have a bunch of people over to our house. Thanksgiving vacation started on Wednesday. My mom wanted to spend the day cleaning. That would have been fine if she hadn't gotten me involved. Ella, I have a few things I need you to do. Few things? Yeah, right. I was beginning to feel like Cinderella. Ella, did you dust the curtains yet? Dust the curtains? Mom, I'm tired. Oh, I suppose it can wait. I don't see why we have to do all this. I mean, they're our family. They're supposed to love us unconditionally, even if we have dust. Well, it's not just going to be family this year. And that's when my mom started listing all the people who were coming. The list was as follows: Aunt Kathy and her daughter Bethany, my Uncle Bill, his wife, and their 2 horrible children, Carmody and Tennyson, my grandparents, Grandma and Grandpa Bradley, and Aunt Kathy's new boyfriend, a guy named Ray, who we'd never met before. Mom, including us, that's 14 people. I know, it'll be great, won't it? Grandma and Grandpa Bradley were the first to arrive. Grandma told me I was starting to look like a real young lady. Grandpa started playing with the twins immediately. He says if he was a few years younger, he would hold both of them at once, but as it is, they have to take turns. Bethany, Aunt Kathy, and Ray came next. Bethany was being more mellow than usual, and she and I were getting along pretty well. Aunt Kathy and Ray were totally hot for each other. Once, I saw them kissing out on the porch, and it was only like 40 degrees outside. I guess they had their love to keep them warm. Gross. Things were actually pretty nice until my Uncle Bill's family arrived. Carmody and Tennyson went to Grandpa and started begging for candy almost immediately. He told them he didn't have any and that it was Thanksgiving, a day where they were supposed to be thankful for what they already had. They told him if he gave them candy, they would be more thankful for him. Grandpa wasn't buying any of it. Mom had been working in the kitchen all day. The turkey smelled delicious, and she made a bunch of other great things as well. Not long after everybody arrived, dinner was finally ready. Mom called everyone over, and dinner was served. The adults seemed to be having a good time at their table. I wouldn't know. I was delegated to the kids' table despite being almost 16 and old enough to drive a car, hello. Which is not to say the conversation at the kids' table wasn't a barrel of thrills. We discussed Hannah Montana, SpongeBob SquarePants, and whether or not turkeys have belly buttons. All throughout dinner I was worrying because my mom had told me I was in charge of making sure the kids had fun after dinner. So I'd set up my old dollhouse on the landing, figuring at least the girls might want to play with it. And if all else failed, there were always video games, a surefire crowd pleaser. I was right about the girls. They loved the dollhouse. Tennyson had other ideas.
Bam Bam Bunny, you're dead. Oh, Tenny loves you, Bunny.
It was while Tenny was in the playpen that I had to go to the bathroom. His mom saw him playing in there, kicked him out, and told him to go upstairs and play with the girls.
Hey, you guys, I have a surprise for your dollhouse. All you have to do is turn around.
We don't want to.
Trust me, it's a really good surprise. We don't believe you. If I'm lying, I'll give you $5.
Okay.
You too, Carmody. Oh, fine. Now I'll tell you when to turn around.
I'm telling Ella.
Can't stop me. She's gonna tell everyone what you did. Oh, well, we better hide the evidence. Where are we gonna hide it?
Ella! What's wrong? The dollhouse is ruined.
I'll hide it under the couch. Okay, quick, pretend to look innocent. Hey, cuz, how's it going?
Where's the dollhouse?
What dollhouse? No, don't look under there. Oh, you mean that dollhouse? Yeah, it was like that when I got there.
Brat.
Gee, I think she's never seen a broken dollhouse before.